Jordon, a real professional performance from your side in the end.
Yeah, really professional. I think just saying off camera there, I think for 70-75 minutes, everything about it was really good. I thought the start of the game was sharp, intricate around the box. I think the front four, young Fraser comes in, Seb, Niall and Ollie did really well in that first 15-20 minutes, and there were chances there that we could have done probably more with. Scored two really good goals. I think the first one we worked on very briefly. We've obviously not had a lot of time with this cup coming round, but the corner we worked on pretty well just before the game, and it comes off. Niall's goal or not, it's his quality delivery, and I think he showed his quality the whole night. And then we get the penalty, of course, which is a great bit of play between Seb and Ollie, and I thought Seb, like I said, was a really sharp first half. Gets penalty, misses it, but the reaction after that's different class. Again, gets himself in the box, gets a goal, and then at half time you're probably going in maybe two, should have been more. And then we had a disappointing phase for that 15-20 minutes. At the start of second half, where we let them come back in the game, contacts in the box. Yes, we changed out two centre halves, but again, we're just looking to make improvements there. When we do concede one, don't concede two. And then I thought the character of the boys again, they showed, we managed to get ourselves back in the game, not going so long, managing to play some more passes, get it wide, and then Max and Shanksy come on and do really well for the two goals, and now gets his tap in, and again, I think the quality and weight of pass for that last goal to play through Shanks from Niall just summed up his performance tonight. And yeah, really pleasing, back to winning ways, especially with the kind of squad we had out there. We obviously made the decision to leave a lot of the South boys down the road, and yeah, I think it just shows the quality we've got here.
Niall Larry's probably old enough to be half that team's dads, and I think he was a real standout today. Really showed that quality that he's got.
He was, and look, Niall's ability, you don't play 70 odd times for your country and have the career he does, he has had and is still having up to the age he is. Without that, and I thought, no matter how many, how sharp, how fit opponents are, which they're getting more and more nowadays, I think sometimes you've got that quality, you find that bit of space to make that right passes, to make that right decisions. And then his quality on the dead ball, was brilliant. So no, really pleased, and yeah, really pleased at 90 minutes in it as well, because he's also been playing catch up as well.
Good to get your two strikers on the score sheet as well, both of them same evening.
Definitely, I think they've shown that already this season. They've both been on the score sheet pretty regularly for how many games we've scored. They both get good minutes again tonight. Yeah, and Ollie obviously disappointed missing the pen, but I think the reaction after that, like I said, was important, and he did that really well and battled away. And the two of them are a threat. They're both a threat. They're different, but they're both a threat. And now it's going from one side, Seb assisting, Max assisting, and yeah, all round I think no one done himself any harm tonight. Happy
to finally get Flynn over the line.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we don't need to say much about Flynn. I think everyone here has seen the quality he has, the attitude he has, the application he has, everything that suits us down to a T. And he can play in a number of positions. Obviously, just now we're missing Dunny, we're missing Pete. Players that have been big players for us, and Flynn's came there and filled that spot that Dunny left out just now. But we don't just see him, playing there or settling for that when Dunny's back. I think he's a great asset to have in the dressing room and on the pitch.
Another long trip again for us this week, away down to Dumfries. I know Queen of the South maybe didn't have the result they wanted. I didn't see if they changed bodies in their team, but good to go into that game on the back of a win. Look,
getting a win and feeling back, we said it to the boys before the game, I think you can't replace competitive minutes. This cup is what it is. We've got 4 midweeks, we've got 2 weekends. Happens they come in between two really hard away games against full-time teams. But yeah, we welcome the challenge. Yeah, they disappointed result of the weekend, but so did we. We want to react well. We obviously do lose our training session together this week, which is so important for this group, but we've addressed the week as we have, and really looking forward to freshness on Saturday. And we've got some really good selection problems, to have, especially in attacking areas, for Saturday that we'll be looking to bounce back,